Welcome, Flosstubers, to Flosstube number 26. I'm Dottie, Stitching Scotty, and this is April the 25th. Can you imagine? 2021. Wow. Okay, and I would just like to welcome everyone. Thank you so much for tuning in to my channel. And I also would like to welcome new subscribers and the ones that have come back over and over, and they're so faithful to comment and everything. I love your comments. I always love to hear from you. Things you'd like to see, things you've liked that you've seen, things you didn't like you didn't see, you know, that kind of thing. But anyway, just welcome. Thank you for tuning in, and I hope you'll find something enjoyable today. I appreciate you letting me share. Oh, and this is all about cross stitch, all about cross stitch. So I appreciate you letting me share all about cross stitch. All right, now let's get started. And first of all, I want to tell my giveaway winner. That was Carol from last week. I did mail your package to England, and they told me it would be between 7 and 21 days. I apologize, I was not able to send you a message, but it was work. So I have two jobs. I work at the hospital locally, and I'm not a nurse. Trust me, I don't do blood. But anyway, I work at the local hospital, and I also teach piano. I've done that for over, 25 years, 28 years. I'm older than dirt, you know. But anyway, and then I do cross stitch, and I do all kinds of things. So I didn't have a lot of time this week. It was not good. And when I did have time, I would wake up and I would be sitting there holding my needle and my hoop, because I'm a hoop stitcher, and I would be like, oh, I've only done like just one row. So, and then it was time to go to bed, and I slept more. So please forgive the lack of what I've got done this week. And this weekend is 24 hours of cross stitch. Well, I have 5. And I'm lucky I have that. So it's going to be kind of pitiful this week, but just bear with me. Next week will be better. All right. But anyway, first of all, I wanted to show you some new releases I saw. Excuse me. This is from Hands On Design, and it's called Liberty. It's the banners that she had out. Are those just not too cute? I fell in love with Boo. I've not even bought it yet, but you know, you can only buy so many patterns. But I just thought this was just so pretty. So that's going to be on my wish list. And I'm going to warn you, I probably will be sneezing in a minute. It is, I never have allergies, but yeah. This year, yes, I do. Oh, goodness. Oh. Okay. Next, we have Heart in Hand. This one's called Patriotic Tiny Town. And I'm going to make it bigger. Okay. Oh, that was not good. Okay. I'm not good at inserting pictures. And on Sundays when I work, I don't really have time if you want to see the video today. And that's Patriotic Tiny Town. It can be a drum or it can be a picture. Long ways picture. Isn't that pretty? Just really like that. That's going to be on my list. All right. Then we have, and I'm sure y'all saw this on Priscilla and Chelsea's page. I mean, not page, but video. How does your garden grow? Is this not just the cutest thing? I just thought that was just so cute. But boy, there's a lot of stitching in there. I learned that when I went to Leela May Designs retreat with Priscilla and Chelsea. Lots and lots of stitching. And then this is their new one. It's called Red, White, and Bantam. And I'm not a big chicken fan, but I looked at this really close and I thought, I love her dress. I really do. And I love the two small chickens and the sunflowers. But there's a little bitty chick peeping out, sitting on the flag. Well, it's not sitting on the flag. The mother's holding the flag, but it's behind the flag. But is that not too cute? That's Red, White, and Bantam. That's her new release this week. A lot of stitching in that too. But it's cute. Very cute, even though it does have a chicken. And that's from Stitching with the Housewives. Then, this is one that I don't remember seeing. And this is from Stitching with the Housewives also. And I try to get everything they have. This one's called Flower Market. Is that just not too cute? Little pink truck. Well, you can make the truck any color you wanted to, but I just thought that was precious. And I liked her finish too with the bow and the daisy with a covered button. But that one was cute. Then, of course, she's got her, this must be a Stitching with Housewives thing. She's got her calendar crates in July. Now, I've not purchased this yet. I'm kind of waiting to see what the next one is. Let me make that bigger so you can see it. I really, really liked that, though. I really did, but I was like, man, that's a lot of stitching. But it is beautiful, and I love the fireworks. Just really, really pretty. And it says Made in the USA at the bottom. That's always a good thing. And the little frame that's under, oh goodness. Well, you know, there's days where it doesn't work. The little frame that she's got underneath that says America the Beautiful. Oh, I see what I'm doing. No, I'm not doing. Well, we'll just screw that. Okay. Sorry. But it's like, oh my goodness, 2 times is not good. But anyway, you can buy those at Hobby Lobby, and she does tell you that on her video. And I already have mine, except mine says God bless the USA. All right, so that's our new releases for right now. I just thought I'd show you a few. And then I'm going to get into past FFOs. Now, you know that I was on a Lizzie Kate and a Pine Mountain Jag for a long time, which I've ventured away from that somewhat. Most of my patterns that you see, they're Lizzie Kate and Pine Mountain, are when my children were in college and in high school, and I was running them around 90 miles an hour, and I had to have some little something I could work on in the car or at the ball games or at the band competitions or something like that. And my last Lizzie Kate for the month is April Flip It. I believe I bought every April Flip It, and I did every April Flip It. And this was one of the last ones, and the little bunny doesn't show up too well on the video, but he does in person. But he's just really cute. I did this with Week Style Works and some DMC flosses, and it was quite easy, and it fits in a 4x6 frame, I think it is, and it's on 28 count. I want to say Cashel, maybe, not really sure. That's like an off-white, because this one's not Cafe Mocha. And then I just have the little frame where I pop it out. Now this one, I cannot find the patterns. I cannot remember what the name of the patterns are, and I don't think Pine Mountain makes them anymore, because I went on there and looked and I couldn't find it. But this is the one where you wrap it around, and I can't remember if this is It's a Wrap or if the other one I'm going to show is It's a Wrap. But anyway, this was maize, and it had the flowers of all kinds, and it came fixed with a cloth. And this is 10 count Tula. As you can see, it's very large, and it's very easy to stitch on. You can use either 3 or 4 strands of DMC floss to finish it. And there's the back, and you just tie it on this pillow form. Easy peasy. Because, you know, when you're done, you're done. And it's a quick stitch. Then the next one, it was one of my favorites. Now, I did not like stitching on this, and if I'm not mistaken, this is 18 count Lambswool Linen, because after this, I was like, oh, Lambswool, yuck. You know, we all have our favorites. Now, I like the way it looks, but I didn't like stitching on it, because this one had little splotches of off-white, like a tan and a gray, just here and there. And this was a kit from Pine Mountain, and it says Springtime, and see, it's got the little galoshes, and then it says Thunder by the little rain boots, and then Showers, and then it says Blooming Flowers. Oh, well, we're in the dropping mode again. Oh, Blooming Flowers, People Hiding Eggs, and Treats. And we got the little button here that came with it, I think. Children Cuddling Bunny Sweet. And then we got the 2 bunnies at the bottom with the flowers, and I just thought that was precious. Really, really cute. And it came with this, and it's got the envelope in the back. And of course I made my pillow form too big, so yeah. Oh well, but by the time I finished it, I was done. But anyway, 18 count lambswool linen. And if I'm not mistaken, it was 2 strands over 1. And I think this is all DMC. It was the kit. No, it was not a kit. It was just this pillow form and the pattern and maybe the button. I can't remember that either, but it was Pine Mountain. I'm so sorry. But anyway, I enjoyed that. Then my last Pine Mountain for the month, this is Hop, and this is the little bunny rabbit, and it's hopping over the flowers. And this is also done on 10 count Tula. And I think this might be It's a Wrap. And you know, I told you that this was May's. This is April's. Dear. I don't even know what month I'm in. But anyway, this is Hop. And it came just like this. And you just sewed the button on at the end, which they included, and slipped it on this pillow form. And this is a Pine Mountain. And I used 3 strands over 1 on Tula, 10 count Tula, which was what they provided, because it was already sewn on there. And do you think I'm gonna rip it out and sew something else? No. All right, then next, and my last FFO, I loved this one. This was so cute. This was why I bought this calendar series from Mill Hill. Oh goodness, what was in my coffee this morning? This is Noah and the Ark. Is that just not precious? I just love that. Niecy Lynn, I know you love you some Noah's Ark. I know you do. But I just thought that was just precious. It says, it takes sunshine and showers to make a beautiful rainbow. And then we've got the beautiful rainbow. Now this included the pattern and the fabric, which was 14 count Aida. And it's like a, I think it's on a white, but it looks kind of bluey if you hold it right. But I believe it's a white Aida 14 count. I used, oh dear, I don't remember if it was 2 or 3 strands. I say it was 2 strands though. And all the beads were included and all the buttons. And this was a fun stitch. I did all the stitching and then I did all the beading. The beading took a while because ever so often in the border, here, there's beads, and then lots of beads in the flowers and beads in the raindrops. That's what the raindrops were. See, you might, yeah, there you go. You can see the beads in the raindrops. That's an oldie but a goodie. And it came with a frame, or you could buy the frame extra with a pack of like a calendar, and then you could buy a calendar set, and they had the 2 hooks at the bottom where you could hook the calendar on. And I think you can still get calendars. The last time I looked, you could, but I was like, I have enough calendars, so no big deal. But anyway, I just wanted to share that with y'all. And let's see. I think that's all my past FFOs. Okay, so let's talk about Whip Go. All right. She has not drawn for next month's numbers. And what in the world is Whip Go for those new people that are tuning in, new subscribers? Okay, here's my bingo board, Whip Go. And it's a bingo board, and you label 1 through 25, and you can label as many or as few projects as you want to. And what you do is you put each one in a block, and she draws 2 numbers every month for a total of 24. But see, we have a free space in the middle to make 25. And then what you do is you try to get across, down, or diagonal, or 4 corners, or at least I do 4 corners. And notice I have none of the above, because the yellow blocks are the ones that I've finished. But any, you know, met my goal, I should say, not finished. But anyway, though, I can, goodness, where is my piece? Oh, here it is. I said this month that I put Baby It's Cold Outside 350 stitches under number 3. And I said I was going to do 350 stitches, and I did. So I can color that one off. And if you watched my previous video, you saw my progress. I've done no more because it was a busy week. But there, we're still working on the house. I had gotten this done underneath here and over here. And then down here, I had gotten that done. And this is on 28 count raw linen, and it's 2 threads over 2 strands of floss over 2, and I'm using all the called for colors, and I found some pomegranate, which was yay, that was good. So I will have enough pomegranate to finish the house. So that's good. And this was done in memory of Leanne from Lost in Floss with Barb. They used to do both of them used to do the videos together, and now Barb just keeps on doing them. So we sure do miss Leanne. Every time I stitch this, I think about Leanne. She was so sweet, very creative too, good quilter. And so anyway, I hope I can get this done sometime this year. All right, and then, so I can, so I can yellow this one in. So now, look, I have this one, and this one. I have 3 in a row. I just like number 8 and number 23. Maybe she'll call those next month. That would be great. All right, and my other whip go was Holy Night by Shepherd's. Oh, yes, and I forgot. Baby It's Cold Outside is by Heartstrings Samplery. And I love some Heartstrings Samplery patterns. I really, really do. The next one is, good grief. You can tell this was interesting. Was by Shepherd's Bush, and this is Holy Night. My pattern has seen better days. And I'm not going to read it to you, but it tells about the Christ child's birth, and it shows each of the different sections. And the second section I had to rip out and do over again. So I'm down here now. So let's look at my progress. And this is supposed to be a finish. See, there's the top. There's my revised Bethlehem, my cute little sheep. And there's the shepherds abiding their flocks by night with the cute little sheep. And then we got to the wise men part. Now, I've not got this outlined yet. Oh, dear. Hang on. This one's a long one. I'll be sending this one off to get framed. I can tell you that. All right. Okay, here's the wise men. I got that done. And I did not get the town outlined because I had misplaced my shaker white from Gentle Arts, but I found it. And now I will fill in this and this with the shaker white. And then we're talking now about the Christ child. So I'm doing the letters in wild berries. Now these were, don't remember, but this is wild berries, and I think I have enough to finish. So I'll be working on that, and hopefully I'll have a finish before Friday, or by Friday, because I think Saturday is May 1st. And this one's done on 20 count cork linen. Had a hard time finding it. And this is summer khaki, and it's very limp. So, and it says it's this one says it's Weigert cork linen. So I guess cork is just limp. I don't know. But anyway, I'll be really tickled to get this finished. And you know, I discovered I did not have the buttons, so I sent off to get those. So hopefully they'll be here soon, and then I can sew the buttons on and have a complete finish. But at least my stitching part will be done, because the buttons, nothing. There's a wise man, some sheep, no, a sheep or two, some stars, stuff like that. And then that's basically about it. So, okay. So, that means that I'll have 2 on this, you know, like 2 on this row. So, I'll have this one stuck in if I get a finish. If I don't, it won't get colored in until I finish it. Okay, then next we're going to talk about monthly orny sal. Okay, you know, I was really late starting this month because my other one was the Scarecrow last month, and it was a full coverage. Even though it was only about this big, there was a lot of full coverage. There was a lot going on. And so I didn't get started till about the 15th of April. So I think I'm doing pretty good in spite of that. Now this one, don't laugh at my pattern, which you won't see the pattern, but you're going to see the cover. My magazine is so old, it is yellowed, okay? This is from 1995, May, June, Cross Stitch and Country Crafts. That was one of my favorite cross stitch pieces. See the one that says Christmas 1995? That's what I'm working on. Okay, last week I had a little bit of the house and some of the roof, and I had the roof and the top part of the snow on the chimney. Now this one, I found a piece of fabric in my stash, and it says you were supposed to do it on, well, they recommended 14 count dark blue Aida cloth. Well, I didn't have any dark blue Aida cloth, but I had this, and I thought, it might work. Now, I have no clue what the color is. I want to say some kind of indigo, maybe, or maybe not. But anyway, or country blue. But I would say, I guess this is 28 count. But anyway, this is my little cabin. I've got it, and I got one of the trees and part of the other tree done. And now I'm starting on some of the snow. And I've got the smoke coming out of the chimney, and I filled in the chimney. So I got to fill in the windows and do the snow and embroider Christmas 2021 on there, and it'll be done. And I'm using 2 strands over 2, and yeah, I might get the stitching done, but I doubt if I will get the finishing done. But my poor little pattern, yeah. It's really sad, but isn't it wonderful that I kept it that long, you know, and didn't lose it? Because I saw that pattern in 1995, and I'm like, I'm going to do that. So isn't that amazing how long you'll go, I'm going to do that. So anyway, then I got just a teeny weeny little bit done on my stitching book club piece, which I've still not finished, and it's also, I'm using it for the Pocket Full of Posies sale. These are the colors, so you can kind of tell. I haven't even got that much done. This is part 2, I think. And then part 3, this design is by Christian Ashley from Sapphire Mountain Handcrafts, and I will link her below. And this is the complete design in black and white. Isn't that beautiful? And we read a book. We read Sense and Sensibility. And then she drew up designed a piece and gave us the DMC and asked us to either dye our own cloth or buy it from her Etsy shop. So I had plenty of linen laying around, so I hand dyed my own cloth based on her video with evening blue, and I thought the modeling came out really good. And this is how much stitching I got done. I added in the blues and a little more white, and that was about it. But this is on 28 count. It's 2 threads over 2 with DMC flosses, all her call for colors for the regular. She gave us a color conversion if you wanted to stitch on the white. And so, Pocket Full of Posies sale. And you know, I need to post it on there because I have not. So, not lately. So I will be doing that. And I will still be stitching on that with Bumble Stitches from England. That's Nicola from Bumble Stitches. And there's a lot of Nicolas in England. I know too. And we'll be posting that. But it's very, very pretty. Very pretty. I enjoy that. Okay, so the next sale I'm doing is, what does that go to? Oh, yeah. The next sale I'm doing is the Country Cottage Needleworks Sampler of the Month sale. Now, it's on Facebook, just like the Stitching Book Club was. It's a private Facebook group, just like Stitching Book Club, and you have to answer a few questions. I think with Stitching Book Club, though, I think you have to buy her pattern to get on there. But anyway, it's a... Did I say Little House? No, I said Country Cottage. Okay. So anyway, here it is. You know, I didn't get my pattern early enough and didn't get it started. And this, I'm still in February. But I did a little bit more of the house. I'm down to the house. And I did not do this on Beautiful Beige like it was called for. I had a piece of linen, cashel linen, in my my stash, and I thought, you know, I don't need to be buying more cloth. I need to be using up what I have. So I did it on this, and I think it shows up very nicely. And this is 2/2. I'm using all the call for threads, and they're all classic Colorworks. And I just thought this was just so cute, really cute. And I love the little heart on the house. So anyway, maybe I'll get that one done before the month's over. But I don't know about that. But I'm going to keep stitching on this one, and then I'm going to pick up with the others. Like, I'll miss March and April for sure. Hopefully I'll get to pick up May. And I know June has just come out, so it's like, oh dear, I'm getting behind. But, you know, at least I'm trying. So there you go. All right. Now, let's see. What else do we have? Next we have... Oh, yeah, I forgot about that one. Okay. What I've just been stitching on. And this is from Stitching with the Housewives. Ooh, and my fabric looks kind of wonky. And I'm still working on carrot patch. No, carrot seeds. I don't know why I want to call this one carrot patch. But I just thought that was so cute. And I watched Made by Michelle McGraw's video, her Flosstube, and saw how she finished it into a little seed packet. And even put some stuff in there. I think it was lizard litter, which I have some of. And thanks to the Leela May Designs retreat, it's cheaper than walnut shells. And works just as well. But anyway, I think she's got some of that in there to make it sound like seeds, you know. And she's going to put them in a dough bowl. She loves her dough bowls. Well, I found this piece of black in my stash. My goodness, is it black. So I usually only stitch on this in the daytime or under a very, very bright light. So I did start up at the top of the seed packet, and I've been stitching that. And if you notice, I did stitch the black coffee on there. And let me tell you, black on black is something else. I should have waited and filled it in later, but I thought, well, if I do the letters, then I can go ahead and just zip around with all the green, and that'll be great. And I'm using a lot of DMC and some classic Colorworks. Well, no, not a lot. For clay pot, I substituted that with a DMC. I think I used 3777 is what I put in. And then 4-leaf clover, I'm using... Oh, here's where my things are. Hang on. Let me hold that thought a minute. Okay. It's two threads over 2. And I want to say this one's on 32 count maybe, because I don't think it's 28 count. If nothing else, it might be on 30 count. But I'm using 702 DMC instead of 4-leaf clover. And 233 for the cheeks instead of clay pot, or 3733 or 377 like I said. But 233 for the cheeks of the rabbit, but I've not done the cheeks yet. As you can tell, I've been having such fun with this one. He is just too cute. But he's not in any hurry since I have till next year to do him, unless I wanted to make like a garden clay bowl or basket or something. So that would be good. So anyway, clay bowl, dough bowl. Yeah. Okay, so then Saturday is May 1st. Okay. Well, on May 1st, April 30th, it starts the Blackbird design or Blackbird weekend sale with Brenda and the Serial Stitcher and a few others that I know. And I picked American Eagle to do. I've had this kitted up for quite some time, and I said I was going to do this. This uses all Jeanette's threads except for one Week Style Works, and I'm using all the call for threads. It's on 32 Confederate gray, and because I forgot that May 1st would be before my next video showed, I did not iron this one. Nobody's perfect. But anyway, I had never used Confederate gray, so I thought, ooh, this will be great. And I thought it would be gray when I went to the store, and I looked at her and I said, oh, that's not Confederate gray. Oh, yes, it is, she says. So there you go. It does look kind of gray here, but it's more like a brown tint. And I've got still just the top of the roof. I cheated and started mine early because I thought it started in April. Yeah. But anyway, this one's on 32 count Confederate gray. I'm using 2 strands over 2, and I can't wait to get this one done because it is just so pretty, so pretty. And I love Blackbird patterns. I've done several before, and I will take some of them out and show them to you. Those will be in some of my past FFOs because I have lots of past FFOs, and I have lots of whips too. But anyway, that's going to be part of my plans, like on Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Then I'm also going to continue to work on my February sampler. Notice we have just segued into plans without even a, and I'm going to finish Holy Night. I am going to finish that. I'm going to do my best to finish the Country Cabin Christmas ornament. And then I think I'm going to start, oh, I know I am. I had said I was going to start this way back when, my Quaker Christmas stitch. And this is going to be another start probably before I see you. And this is part 1. They've just sent out part 3. I cannot find part 2, but I have Reedley. And if you're not familiar with Reedley, that will save me because it has all the Just Cross Stitch magazines in it, and you have access to the back ones. And it's readly.com, and you can join that, and it's, I think, $7.99 a month. You get like a month free trial. And if you don't like it or you can't use it because it's got all kinds of magazines. I mean, your husband could even look at it. It's got car magazines. It's got, Consumer Reports. It's got, all the Prince Harry and Meghan Markle and all these different things. And, all about the Queen. And I always enjoy reading about the royal family. I love anything English, even though I'm Scotch-Irish. Yes. But anyway, I'm going to do that one. And I'm going to do it on the Witchell Star Sapphire 18 by 27 count linen. And I thought that was just so pretty. So I'll be showing you that next week. And I pulled my flosses. They're all DMC flosses in my little bag. And we're ready to go on that one. So now let's get to haul, my favorite part. Okay, first of all, I want to show you this little bag. I bought this a good while ago at one of the places, at the hospital where I work. And this one says, "Love is how excited your dog gets when you get home." And I had put it up for a gift, and I had already bought somebody something because I put it back and forgot that I had it. And I thought, I'm not giving this away. I'm just going to keep it. And I just thought that was just precious. So I'm going to put some floss or maybe some of my scissors and tools and stuff in this, and it'll be easy to find. So just too cute. And it's made by, it's a recycled zip pouch, and it's made from 80% recycled plastic bottles because it's plastic. And it's made by Natural Life, and of course it's made in China. And that's really all it says. It just says Natural Life. But I just thought it was cute, so I had to have it for one of my friends that likes dogs, and there you go. Gave her something else. Oh well. All right. Ever since I have seen this pattern, it came out at Expo. When I first saw it, I was like, oh, gotta have it, gotta have it. I love Jeanette Douglas's patterns, and I better keep an eye on what time it is or I won't get to work on time, because I love spending time with you guys. This says, #1, Home is Where Your Heart Is by Jeanette Douglas Designs. And I just thought that was just precious. Just really, really precious. So that's going to be on my list. Hopefully it won't take me 10 years or so to get around to doing it. And it does not have any specialty stitches that I can tell. She's got Weeks Dye Works, Gentle Arts, and Classic Color Works in the pattern. But I did not see any specialty stitches, which is really unusual for her. Then, you know, I've been collecting the Cottage Garden Samplings series, The Time for All Seasons, and this one's First Signs of Spring. I thought that was very pretty. My friends are going to freak out because it's like, it's a bird, Dottie. You don't do birds. Well, some birds I do, you know. I just don't feed the birds because my dogs like to eat them, which is really bad. But that basket's going to be something else. That's solid coverage. But I thought that was so pretty. And they recommend you do it on 40 count ancient linen by Picture This Plus. And it's 100 by 130. I won't be doing that. Mine will be a little bit bigger than that. Okay. The next thing I got was I had to have this. I got this Boo, Eek, Treats, Beware, and Spooky, and the pins by Hands On Design. I just had to have this. Thought that was so cute. Love the pin cushion. And it comes with a little purple piece of wool. Oh, I just showed the pattern. Oh gosh, I'm sorry. Please forgive me. And that's about it for that. And I did get some floss, but I usually don't show my floss. Got some DMC. You know, I always have a pattern where I don't have DMC. But you know, it's hopefully I'll have this Boo and Eek done by Halloween. That would be great. I would love that. I really would. Okay, I just want to thank everyone for tuning in to my video, and I really appreciate you watching and subscribing. Please subscribe if you haven't and hit the like button. That just gives me a little warm fuzzy in my heart. It's not that I have to have 10,000 subscribers or 5,000 or anything. I'm just happy for each and every person that enjoys watching my video. And Striker is too. Let's see if we can get my Scotty up here, which is why my name is Stitching Scotty. Come here, Striker. You want a treat? Come on. I got a treat. Come on. Come on. Come on. Oh, here we go. Winston's outside digging a hole, I'm sure. And this, oh my goodness, this is Striker. Yeah, he's a little disgruntled because I just woke him up from his nap. But he says, hello everyone. I'm a Scotty. Yes, he's a red Wheaten Scotty, and you can see the red on his back. The longer his hair gets, the redder it gets. It's got a little red tint. Here you go, bud. I promised you a treat. Yeah. What a good boy. What a good boy. Yes. All right. We want to tell you have a great week, and you come back and see us again. And thank you so much for tuning in. Bye-bye.